Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys doing fantastic no matter where you are. Of course, my heart goes out to you. Every single individual out there, every single person that is showing your love, my viewers, my subscribers, anyone that has supported the channel that in this far, in my collection and my journey of my humble Seiko iconic modern classic. Thank you so much for your support. My heart goes out to you. I'm hoping you have a blessed day. And of course, coming up with a great weekend ahead. Okay, so with that out of the way, today marks a very special day. Today, of course, it is my honor. It is my pleasure. It is my absolutely conviction to show the best that I can under my capacity to my viewers with this beautiful strap. Of course, the company has kindly sent out. We welcoming you, Artem Strap. They are based in Adelaide, Australia. Very well known on a global scale. So Artem Strap is one of the dominant player, if not one of the most renowned name in the premium sailcloth strap. In particular, in their sailcloth strap, because they do have a wide range of product when it comes to whether you're looking at nylons or sailcloths. They have different buckle systems. Of course, they've been in the game for a few years now. Artem Strap will not be an unfamiliar name for most of my subscribers. I did start putting out few of my contents on my channel already and receiving very positive feedback from you all. So appreciate them by sending them out. I just want to showcase what do we have here on the table. So first of all, we have a 20 millimeter. So this is actually a 22 millimeter. This is the khaki green color sailcloth strap with the quick release spring bar and the very premium Omega style deployment clasp. Of course, we have the 20 millimeter. Those two here, one that we have is for the SPB 147. This is the black on white stitchings with quick release spring bars, and the same Omega style beautiful clasps, very well machined and milled. And of course, we have the royal blue one here with the white stitching. Just looks absolutely fantastic on this classic cult following alpinist. So this is what we have on the table now, guys. I understand some of you might jump into the conclusion with the mindset of Felix, you got bought by Artem. It's the first time you're getting some free stuff from another company. You cannot wait to show us what they have to do, and somehow that's going to create a bit of sales in the meantime. Because with full disclosure, Artem Strap is very generous by sending them out. I don't have to return them. I get to use them. I get to keep them, and throughout the rotation, experience them. Of course, to enhance the quality of my watch collection, which is fantastic, Artem. Thank you very much for that. And you know what? The most important thing is on our channel, guys. If you guys been with me for a while now, for me, my ability is about bringing my own philosophy, and the way that I look at it is how a modern classic Seiko collector should have in their rotation and collection. And for me, getting the right bracelet and the right strap is paramount if you want to have that game right. Because, as we know, most of the Seikos, whether you're looking at premium Seikos now in the SPB line, or you're looking at King Turtle, King Samurai, or you're looking at some of the new solar movements that are bringing out even more popular, it is very often to see the OEM companion of those watches, whether that is in rubber strap or in the OEM bracelet. They are just not on the same par, on the same level as their watch, which is why in my collection journey so far, you guys are not surprised at all. I'm probably the only YouTuber that having a love for the Seiko that is invested this much of money in the bracelet option. Alright, I've spent over my 20 watches collection, of course, over my experiences, I probably spent way over $3,000 just to get on the bracelet game right. And none of my Seikos are actually on their OEM bracelet. You're looking at this Wheeler. This is on the Strapco Super J Jubilee, which looks fantastic. You look at this beautiful. Actually, had one of my subscriber purchased this watch, and he's very happy with it. This Samurai cost in US, guys, this costs well beyond 600, 700 nowadays. And we have this pair with this beautiful razor wire bracelet from Uncle Strap. And of course, we have this I think this is just the killer watch. This is the SRP 455, I believe, the second gen monster limited edition from Seiko. This watch is well beyond 10 years old, but it's taken as new, looks fantastic. I paid over 600 US for this watch over a year ago, so I decided to invest money in this beautiful sort of two-tone Jubilee bracelet. The reason why I'm bringing those watches with this iconic watch design and iconic bracelet is I took time researching, checking out things on social media, looking at Instagram, checking out forums. Before I bought those bracelets, I essentially invested my own thoughts and time making sure those bracelets are able to bring the best out of those watches. And none of those bracelets are cheap, right? So I think by having the decision, if you're committed to building your modern Seiko classic, whether you're covering, King Turtles or King Samurais, or you're looking at buying some of the discontinued models such as the Alpinist, or you want to up your game into the more entry-level premium of SPB model, or even this beautiful SPB and tuner costs around $1,000 on quartz. This is just a beautiful watch. You gotta make a decision, guys. We cannot just wait for the YouTubers that are spending $2,000. You're looking at Longines skin divers, they're over $2,000, right? Or you're looking at a Tudor Black Bay, they cost over about $3.5 to $4,000. Or you have to wait for the YouTubers that are bringing out their SLA, for example, the SLA 62 Max 043, or the new one that they bought out. I forgot the model number, extremely popular. They sold out already, right? You cannot. Of course, you can wait for the Speedmasters or Seamasters, guys. Let's arrive at the conclusion straight away. You do not have to weigh another YouTuber bringing a much higher caliber of watches in order to enjoying a nice strap. Guys, can we just agree on that? I think that's extremely important to agree upon. I think the reason why Artem Strap is sending those straps out for us to review, for me, that's my philosophy. Two things. Number one, our collection is not, even though it's worth less. I mean, you can put, I'm just doing a calculation right now. You're looking at 600 US, 5, this is 1100. This is about 700, so the 1800, 2500. About 3,000, 31, 3,200. Okay, so you bought all those watches, whether you're looking at new. Okay, some watches you can't even buy new now, such as the Monster and the Alpinist. But if you cover majority of the watches here as a retail market price, about 4,000, right? It works about the same as a Tudor Black Bay. Alright? But should those 6 watches, should a owner, a collector of those 6 watches feeling any less proud than an individual owner that only one Tudor Black Bay? Should the owner of those 6 watches or 5 watches, or of a collector myself, the feeling that I have a less sense of enjoyment or satisfaction than someone else is owning a, I'm just using Tudor again because it's really similar price tags, right? A combination of those values that, than one of the chronographs. I think the answer is pretty apparent. No. The name of our channel is Felix Loves Watches. It's not about Felix loves expensive watches. It's not about Felix loves just the Seikos. Of course, the journey dictates that I'm currently at the stage of the modern classic iconic Seikos. But it doesn't mean that I will not progress from here into somewhere else. But I gotta be honest with myself. You gotta get your philosophy right. Okay? And watch collections like these do deserve the best. Guys, get your game right. If you want to get the best out of the enjoyment of your collections, you gotta have the right mindset. And for me, that is the getting the right watches, and that is spending money on the right bracelets, and it's about looking at the right watches. And if the bracelets are too heavy, is there a strap manufacturing paying enough respect to the watch collector and truly find out what they need, do enough R&D, coming up with enough of elegant design with durability and functionality, and bring it to the marketplace? It is really that simple. See, guys, this is the way I look at my game. It's not about the price. You can spend $20 on Amazon, get one of those cheap rubber strap. I'm not gonna be showing disrespect to you. If that's your game, that's be fine. But I'm not spending $50 on Amazon buying a cheap bracelet. I'm happy to spend 120, 130, 140. This bracelet cost me well over 220 Australian dollar when it arrived here. So that's my commitment, and it's a beautiful thing when Artem came out with those straps. And guys, you know the thing, right? I'm not the only YouTubers reviewing their straps. There are tons of them. You see, this is the thing that surprised me. Artem Strap is not lacking of customers, and they are not lacking of people buying their straps. But the reason why the owner, which they are watch and horology enthusiasts, they are committed to bring the best out of them, they decided we should not leave anyone out of the game. This is what we do. We're extremely proud of what we do. We pay respect to our suppliers. We're making sure the quality is beyond the absolute premium you can find in the today's marketplace. And we want to fill that gap. That is perfect approach. And I respect that. And furthermore, if you look at where the wristwatches, or you're looking, of course, you're looking at premium brand, Longines, and then you go to Omegas, and then you go to, you have Tudors in between, and you have your Rolexes, and of course, I love to have few Swiss models come in the next couple of years. So you have your Cartiers. Of course, you can up the game all the way up to, at your imagination. You just have to make more bucks in life. But the thing is, there is a marketplace for straps like this. And we have to come to the conclusion they are simply fantastic. Of course, the purpose of today's video is just for the first impression. I had those straps on my wrist for about the last couple of days. I cannot wait for the longer. Take me about maybe next 5 to 7 days really to have that in and out of my rotation. I'm going to have them on different watches to really experience them in different activities, because you guys see I've got a massive backyard. I'm going to wear maybe a sports watch with their strap when I'm doing my, gardening. I'm going to mow my lawn with it, right? When I'm working out in the gym, I will probably have a strap on me, of course, probably with different watches, have a workout with it, right? When I'm playing with my kids, I'm going to be sweating. The temperature is about to peak up here. I'm going to get to see how durable they are. I'm going to wash my dishes with it. I'm going to run with it. I'm going to have my dress pieces with it. I'm going to test full capacity out of them. Of course, I'll be reporting back in due course in the next couple weeks. But the first impression is fantastic. I mean, you have different colors here. I'm just going to use, of course, I like to use this example. This truly just surprised me. Guys, I bought, you guys remember, this is the Alpinist. The OEM strap that Seiko sent out was a leather strap, was as thick as chopsticks. It was unbelievable, not even usable, right? Then I purchased the strap called, I think it was oyster style bracelet. It works like a charm, fantastic. But the moment I had this beautiful sailcloth strap on it, now I realize the strap that this watch is supposed to be on. It is simply fantastic. It is so comfortable. It looks elegant. It is sporty. It is not taking away the true icon of this combo, which is the watch, but it complements in style. The stitching is refined. The buckle is secured. The undersides of the strap is comfortable. We've got the full leather. Of course, this is probably synthetic material in sailcloth. But the whole idea is working. And again, I understand people will come in jumping back to it, people knowing how much those straps. Just to be mindful, there are plenty of customers buying Artem straps. They're having a great name. Okay, I can even see in the forums on Reddit, on Facebook marketplaces, on Facebook forums, people talking about, hey guys, I just got my new Artem for my SPB 143. Hey guys, I just got a new Artem strap for my Speedmasters. They become a symbol of premium straps, and they truly are. Guys, I'm not getting, by the way, those straps are sending it for free. I get to keep them, but that is it. I'm not getting additional dollar out of it. I'm not getting compensated in any other shape or form beyond those materials. And guys, I'm not going to get swept away by a couple straps. There's no chances. But remember the philosophy that I talked about in the beginning. The approaches that I have in my collection in the long term. If you're committed to your watches, you want to look at them as they are. Getting the right bracelet, getting the right strap is paramount. And Artem is filling a gap, as far as I see, nobody else is filling. Which is why Because I do understand those straps, they cost about 133 US. The moment you add in the quick release spring bar, really that's the personal choices. Plus the loopless buckle strap, the prices go up about 200 USD. Okay, that's right. They're not cheap, but again, they're not supposed to be cheap. This game is not a cheap game. The watch collection journey is not cheap anyway. So stop blaming the prices. But at the same time, what I did reach out to Artem. Actually, can you guys believe it? I sent an email out to them. Today's Friday, right? I sent an email to them on Wednesday, 4 p.m. I said, guys, I like them so much. But then at the same time, I found out you guys also have a cheaper version of a similar, if not exactly the same, sailcloth strap with the traditional tan buckle. Why are you not sending them out? I was expecting you're going to send them out because in my personal experiences, that's what a traditional strap is all about. And they're cheaper. Can I have some of those? Because maybe my subscribers will be benefiting from viewing what the difference is between and whether, I think that strap, a tan buckle, which I've got here right now, and we're going to do quite a bit of unboxing together, is about $85. And these fittings with that strap is about 200. So we're gonna show what customers' choice is, right? You're gonna have a $200 strap, or you have an $85, $100 strap with the quick release mirror. So let's check it out. Of course, again, the same philosophy applies. I'm gonna wear them out. Absolutely love this US made beast of a blade, fantastic EDC. This is the bug out in 390 M390 blades. Absolutely loving it. Of course, sorry, that's not supposed to take away the spirit of today, but I love objects when they are absolutely engineered and made to perfection. I love it because there are people stand behind the product, and it's the people that is making the differences. Okay, anyway, so those are the straps. So I literally just got them out today. I suppose they are we've got one, two, and we've got three, right? So we're going to do a quick bit of unboxing. We're going to talk about it very briefly, okay? And I get to, again, experience them. Of course, the full review will be provided after a couple weeks of those beautiful loopless straps with the newly received. So a bit of unboxing. This is exactly the same fashion that I received the loopless strap as well. So everything was sent out in those very sleek package, very sleek bags. And so we have one here. I'm just gonna put it here. Okay, so I'll just get them open first. So I'm gonna test them out. I'm gonna try to do the color waves right. I'm gonna try to match it with different style of watches, sort of between 20 and 22 millimeter, and I'll use for different purposes. Again, I'm not gonna be gentle to those straps. Straps are there for the long term, guys. You gotta remember, if you spend $50 on Amazon, on eBay. No disrespect for those cheap retailers that's selling that. I'm not saying they're cheap. $50 is not cheap. Look, $50 is expensive for someone. Okay, so I'm not paying any disrespect for kind of budget that you have in the place. But for someone, remember the philosophy that we have here. In order to get your watch hobby and collection right, selecting the right bracelets and straps is paramount. Okay, but again, if you're buying a strap that lasts for 6 months. Let's say you're buying a strap for USPB or for USP 147, right? You're buying $50 strap. You're gonna have the lifespan of that watch before, of course, you flip it or you give it to someone else or you choose to step up. Let's say 5 years. If a $50 strap lasts for 4 seasons, a year, you're gonna spend $50, considering the price of those straps not gonna go up. You're gonna spend $250 just to maintain and change those straps. So if Artem can really provide the rigidity, which I'll cover in my detailed review once I have the true life experience with them, then I'll report back in due course and give you guys thought of what I think about it. So those are the three. So they come in those packages, very simple design. So I have one. So I'm just gonna unpack them all, of course, and then we'll have a look very briefly, and then we're gonna close it out because I really gotta go. But next time, of course, in the meantime, I'll try to provide you guys with the maximum amount of full disclosure of my feelings towards them. And so this is the black one. Hang on a second. Why they are different? Are they the same? They're not the same. I have no idea what this one is, to be honest. I was expecting 3 of them. Anyway, so we have. I'm just gonna talk about the things that I do know. Okay, so this is the traditional quick. This is a 20 millimeter. So 20 millimeter. This is, what is this? Is this 20 millimeter as well? This is, so 20. We'll have 20. We'll have a 20. We'll have 20 black. We'll have a 20 green, and we have a. This has got to be a 22, right? It feels like a 22. This is a. Where's the 20? It's on this end. So 20. Gosh, I'm bad. Sorry, guys. This is blue, right? It's supposed to be here. So this is. This is 20. Okay, this is 22. Oh, sorry, guys. This is 20. So we've got a 22. So 122 and 2 20s. Similar fashion. One blue, one green, with the same color in stitching, so no contrast. But I'm just wondering. So this is traditional buckle. We'll just go through these first, alright? First impression. Look, green on green, same sailcloth. The only thing difference is because of the loopless construction here, that you can tell this has got to be the silicone that is in between to provide, I would guess, from an additional rigidity perspective, sort of structure perspective. But this one has no concentrated sort of that silicone between. So that's the only difference. Is the color looks the same stitching. So this looks fantastic. Now the buckle is what surprised me here, guys. Here's the thing, right? We have all the Seiko OEM rubber strap. There's nothing bad about OEM that Seiko does with their straps, but their buckles are always massive. Of course, they are overly built for diving purposes anyway. But as a day-to-day watches, and most of us, we are divers as a desk divers. I love this. I really like this. I really like this buckle, guys. It's got brush finish on the top. It's got lovely. You see that bevel? Fantastic. It's got a very sharp line from the side as well. So that's the green. Again, guys, I cannot wait to test them out. But I do have a question about this. I gotta look it up. I don't know what this is. I don't know. I'm just gonna peer this one out anyway. So I'm just looking at time, just in the conscious time. I probably don't have the time to do the whole thing. I'm just gonna. So I'm gonna find out what this is. I have no idea what this mechanics of a buckle, sort of how they work. And this one's the same. So those two, I'll look into it and I'll report back in due course. But I was expecting them, which I'll be happy to have them on and as a part of my rotation experience. So guys, look, to close out, a couple things again, right? First of all, my subscribers, my viewers, you guys making this happen. This channel is gonna go to 1,000, and at 1,000, of course, I'm gonna have to find a way to thank you guys. All right, maybe we'll do a we find a way. We'll do something giveaway. If you guys like the giveaway, we'll do something giveaway. If you'd like to have something watch related, accessories, we'll do that. Maybe we'll do a lifetime talk. We'll really do something to commemorate the 1,000 subscribers. But as of this video of unboxing and the first impression of Artem, guys, if you think you don't have the money, or they're not worth the money, or your watches don't deserve Artem straps, I think my full video will convince you they are definitely requires and deserves your investment, because they're gonna bring the best out of your watches. And again, guys, I'm not selling those straps. I don't sell them. I don't get benefit out of it. I don't even care if Adam did send them or not. Adam actually said pretty clear. He said, Felix, look, we love the philosophy and the way that you talk about your staff and your Seikos. Guys, let's be frank. Most of the channels covering Artem, they are only reviewing Rolexes and Omegas. We love Seikos. Why would Artem send out to review Seikos if you don't think those straps will look great? The truth is, if you truly committed to the watches and you have a great experience with them, they are your friends and your lifelong companions. You want to give them the best because it's going to bring out the best. Of course, okay, guys, without a shadow of a doubt, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye, guys.